Welcome to the Allure of the Seas. You know, in 2009, when this ship first hit the open waters, it was the biggest ship of its kind in the world.
Oh, very good.
But no longer it is. It's been surpassed many times by other boats within the fleet. And today we are setting sail from Miami. You can see just the skyline behind us. Where are we heading to?
We're going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, 2 stops in the Bahamas. First one is
Coco. Perfect day.
Which is more of sort of a chilled out beach vibe, and then the capital, I guess, of the Bahamas, the biggest city.
I'm going to say it wrong.
On day 3. Is it Nasau?
Nasau.
So 3-day cruise, Allure of the Seas, and we're going to sort of explore this ship because this is my first time on a Royal Caribbean, so we'll have a nosy around. Welcome to Central Park. Not the Central Park you've been to. You've never been to this Central Park before?
Have you?
No. I've been on a cruise before, but never Royal Caribbean, and this is your first time ever on a cruise. So
first time.
This is hard to believe, actually, all this, which feels like you are in a park surrounded by all these staterooms and restaurants and bars, is actually on a boat floating on the sea. Incredible. Right, we're going to go and have a wee look around. This is Central Park on deck 8 of the Allure. Vintages for vintage people. Nice dinners here, apparently. Chops Grill.
What is this? Next departure?
Oh, so I've seen this. This is like a bar in the sky.
Oh, no way!
Yeah. So you can go on there and you can have it goes up and you can have drinks up ahead. There's Chops Grill, obviously. What are they doing here? So it's hand cut steaks.
Bit of you. It's a bit of you.
Crispy goat.
Cheese salad. Can you speak? You're just self-eating.
Well, it was more the... They kind of lost me at the salad, to be honest. Absolutely huge, isn't it?
Massive.
Where do you start? Where do you start even to go next?
I know.
Yeah, and it's so big and grand, we don't even know where the music's coming from, do we? So we're here, we've just come out at Central Park.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go next? Do you want to start at the bottom and work your way up, or?
So we've been to the boarding area.
Right.
We kind of come in at the entertainment place, didn't we?
Yeah.
The Royal Promenade, let me go here, 5.
Number 5. Number 5 it is. Deck 5, Royal Promenade. I love these elevators. Glass elevators. I think this might have been where we came in, yeah. So they're still doing muster here. They've already cleared that and we're just exploring now. It's very grand, isn't it? Some of these shops look a bit expensive as well, don't they? Like a guest services area here. And lovely waterfall, fountains, and a waterfall. It's kind of a fountain and a waterfall in one, isn't it? It's nice and cool in here as well, and it smells lovely as well, doesn't it? Handbags, we'll be staying away from there. Probably be spending more time in places like that, to be fair. Lovely colours on the roof. That's up Central Park, obviously, where we just were up a while back. I'm going to guess Sorrento's pizza must be good because it's the longest line I've seen so far at any of the food options. But Bit of a pub going on here, the bow and stern. Port merchants in here. Alcohol, booze. $33% bigger bottles on board apparently when you buy these. But if you've got the drinks package, I don't really know why you would buy these, because I don't imagine they're cheap either. Karaoke?
Sure, they'll have a wee sing song tonight.
Aye, I'm sure will. Bowlers. What is bowlers? Let's go and have a nosy. Oh. It's a bar. I'm okay with that. Nice lounge area, pretty chilled. And there's a stage up there with somebody who looks like, oh, maybe they're DJing. Or maybe they're just pushing random buttons in no particular order.
I need a couple of these this week. Listening to you all week.
The painkiller.
That'll save me from you.
There's a Starbucks coffee on deck 5. And here again is another really cool way of laying out the ship and where everything is.
Okay, thank you. Pestered.
Pestered. On air. Oh, that's the karaoke bar, is it? Yeah. Have a nosy. There we go. Pretty good. Nice. The Amber Theatre. So I guess this is where they do shows. Yeah.
Amazing. There's a full Mamma Mia show on their program.
Mamma Mia, is that in here?
Yeah.
It is?
It says it's 2.5 hours long.
Good.
Cannot wait for that.
I know where you'll be when I'm in the casino then. Okay, deck 4. What do we have here?
Casino?
Casino Royal. So I think there's 2 casinos. There's a non-smoking one, which is right over here, but we haven't left deck yet, so or left port, so they're not allowed to open it yet. It's a larger casino over there, and then there's a nightclub straight ahead, which is going to be right here. Blaze, yeah.
I'm sure you'll be strutting some moves in that later on.
Aye. Well, all right. The Amber Theatre you can access from deck 4, 5, and 6 maybe, because it's a tiered place, and then there's a comedy bar right here as well. Let's have a wee nosy around. Go and have a wee nosy. There we go. This is the comedy place. Yeah. This is where I should be. Is that because I'm a joke? I'm a joke, okay. Oh. Casino Royale.
Like out of a James Bond.
Yeah. What is the name of a James Bond movie? Look at all this art, which I have absolutely no interest in. But it's very pretty, I'm sure. I might win money. You don't care if I win money? It's very quiet down here. I guess again it's because the casino won't be allowed to open until it's left port.
And why is that?
Because it has to go into international waters to comply with gambling regulation on the state of Florida, which is illegal.
So to me this just reminds me of walking into
a casino in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I guess like there's absolutely no one here, but all these machines I gather probably won't work at the moment, or yeah, they're all kind of locked down. So we can see they've got a few electronic poker tables and a couple of the traditional table, big craps table right here, lots more table games, blackjack, 3-card poker and the likes. Hundreds of machines and slots.
Yeah.
I see my favourite, the Wheel of Fortune, right here.
No crap.
I see electronic roulette. I'm looking for electronic craps. The bubble craps one. We love bubble craps. So let's see if we can find one of them. So I can eye it up, and if you lose me at any point on this cruise, I will be at the bubble craps table.
That was always the way in Vegas, wasn't it?
Obviously they've got a bar area here that's yet to be stocked, and they've got more tables here. And so many machines. I'm not sure what the payout rate is on cruise ships, but I'm sure it's probably among the worst.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find out.
I'll find out, but it says like high stakes and stuff, but there will be big payouts, I'm sure, but the odds are probably not in your favor in here. So that's the larger casino. That's Casino Royale. So here we go.
So from 5:30.
Yeah, so that'll be presumably half an hour after it kind of gets out into the water.
Yeah.
And then it's fair game right through the rest of the time we're here.
Yeah.
Lovely. It's a nice casino actually, isn't it? Yeah. This is the Grand Restaurant just beside Casino Royale on deck 4. And there's your welcome aboard dinner. What are we having?
We're having
So crispy crab cake, probably not. Steak, lobster, chicken breast, fish fillet, key lime pie, which you don't like, peanut caramel bar, looks good. And they've just turned the lights off in there, which
do not go in.
I guess that's a cue to piss off. Isn't it? This is the sushi bar. What's this one called?
It's called
It's called what? I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called. Izumi. We'll go with that. Will we go up or downstairs, because the elevator situation seems to be a bit grim?
Was there anything down again?
Maybe we should find a map. Will we find a map? We don't know where we are. Right, we're lost already. I feel like nearly everything's going to be floor 15, 16, 17, all the outdoorsy deck stuff, top of the boat.
Card room diamond club, does that mean?
Yeah, I think so. I gather the Windjammer is Royal Caribbean's kind of, you go in and feed your face, and that's where the food and drink is.
Windjammer? Wow.
I think so.
Okay.
So we'll go and have a look at that.
Okay.
Well, in a bit.
Why did we go to 15 first?
Yeah. We are loving the glass elevators.
It's like Charlie in the Chocolate
It's how Charlie felt, isn't it? I'm just wondering if it's not actually a full cruise, because it feels like I don't feel it's overly busy yet. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe just everyone's sort of
Is there an adult
out here.
only pool?
I think there is, yeah. I think there is. Right, let's go and have a look in. Is this Windjammer in here?
Yes.
Yes, Windjammer. Thank you. This is the Windjammer, right? Let's have an ebb.
This whole situation is my worst nightmare.
What?
This kind of.
You get beer from this cart. You have a deli over here. I mean, the food will be good though, that's the thing. It will be good. Look at this, on the bone. We like that, we like that. I'll be going in there to see that boy in a second. What's this? They've got, oh, I don't know what the hell this is, but we'll not be worrying about that. We've got Asian food here. Yeah, incredible. So I think here's probably where everybody is at the moment, isn't it? Burgers, hot dogs. The beverage station right here. And then more seats through here. Oh! And the dessert counter. Look at this. Looks good, looks good. The desserts are always too small. That's the only criticism of these desserts, which is why you have to lift 7 at a time. And there's just more seating here, and I assume it goes around the other side and it's exactly the same at the other side, but I don't know because I'm being marched out past the dessert counter.
The whole busyness and everything.
And now we're outside. So this is still deck 16.
16, yeah.
So I guess, and then down here will be 15, where there's this sort of whirlpool and a pool that I'm not going anywhere near because there's about 5,000 kids in it. I gather it's probably a kids' pool, to be fair. And then there's these different water fountain, clay fountain areas, octopus and things like that. So I gather this seems like more kids and families down here.
What do you think?
And the other side, I think
you would like that.
you want to go in there. Huh?
I mean, we'll give it away. The kids side.
It's Miami in the distance, city. This is the port terminal A down here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you join us, welcome to Allure of the Sea, and for you and any other guests who have not yet completed the mandatory safety briefing, we have to leave the seat directly to your assembly station.
So we're going to get our first drink then. That's the plan.
And they have Malibu. Dave's me.
So yeah, first drink is going to be Malibu, of which there's plenty. Also Captain Morgan's is up there too. Jack Daniels, plenty of vodka if that's your thing. And of course we've got the drinks package as well. Looks like they're doing soft drinks over here. And something else that's maybe a bit stronger than that. So we just got our first drink then.
Cheers.
I missed the process for that. Was there? Because we've already paid for.
So yeah, literally he just took the card off me, swiped the card, handed me 2 drinks.
So he didn't put anything out for like a piece of paper to.
Nothing, no tip, no nothing like that. It must all be included.
Well, it is included because I paid for it. But sometimes,
know.
and the last time I was on with Carnival, even if you've prepaid for your gratuity, they still sometimes, in fact all the time, they'll always give you still a wee thing to sign and leave extra gratuity. So
Well, not at that bar
hopefully that's not what they do here. We'll find out. So I see they do have some jacuzzis here. They've got one over here. I just wonder, like, I mean, I can see it's got shade over it, but it's still not a bit warm to be in sort of in there. I don't know. Feels like it might be. Over there, there's another 2 jacuzzis I can see. We're heading around that way in a second. There's a larger, looks like maybe adult pool over there as well. Why is that?
Because we didn't bring the kids with us.
So this is the adult only area. So this is at the back of deck 16. Yeah, this is incredible. Not just because there's no brats running around, but look at this. It's under this kind of big glass dome, isn't it? But it doesn't feel like the temperature of being in a greenhouse, whatever way they've done it. There's a bar right here and loads of seating here. This is a pretty, I think this will be for us maybe here. And they've got these pools down here. So I'll be down to deck 15, but it's right like overlooking the, I guess this is the front of the ship, yeah. People always ask about whether or not you get value for money when you do the drinks package. In my experience, you probably have to be prepared to drink 4, 5 drinks, certainly cocktails a day, to get the benefit of the drinks packages. If you drink any less than that, then you're probably not going to get your money's worth. This is probably the best pool I've spotted so far. This is really in the shade, nice and sheltered, but look at that. It's like hangs right over the edge of the vessel. That is an incredible infinity pool right there. We will definitely be heading down to that. And again, it doesn't look overcrowded. Again, it could be, it's bubbling, it's jacuzzi style, so I wonder if it's just maybe a bit on the warm side, we don't know. Let's go and find out if the bags have arrived in the room, and while we're in the room, we'll give you a whiz around the stateroom as well. Okay, so it's stateroom 596 on deck 8, same as Central Park, so handy for that. And this is it. And in summary, it is what it is. I think that's pretty much the height of it. Bed I've been on, had a good bounce around, given it the once over. Soft enough actually, not too bad for me. Then there's this little 2-seater sofa here with lots of interesting grime on it. I'm not sure if that's normal in these Oasis class boats or not, or if this is just actually a really bad example. Lots of stains all over it, but we'll set that aside for now. We'll sort of just overlook that. Over here you've got your safe, plenty of storage, loads of storage, and of course sort of a double wardrobe there as well. You've got more shelf space here to put stuff on, and some wee sort of extra hidey holes for things too. Haven't looked in here yet. Yeah, it's more shelves. I suppose we're only doing a 3-day, but if you were here for longer, you probably would do a little bit more unpacking and make this your home. There is a hairdryer in here, some tissue here, a couple of drawers here. That one, look, that's like off its runner. It's not good, so that's gonna go like that. Your mini fridge here with perhaps the best well-travelled Terry's orange egg in the world. That's been to Northern Ireland, then Republic of Ireland, then on a flight to Miami, then on a car ride to Key Largo via Key West, and then back up now and is off to the Bahamas. So fair play, that chocolate orange. What else do you have in here? Oh yeah, you got the little modest bathroom in here, which I do fit into, which is a win. So I'm happy enough with that actually. And I also fit into the shower, which was good. I thought it might be a little bit tight, but you've got these little double doors that close over here, but no. The shower was actually a little bit bigger than I expected. I thought it would be smaller. I think the ones certainly on the last time I was on a Carnival ship are smaller than that. You've got your toilet, sanitary bin, toilet tissue, and then some little storage space even under the sink as well, and then some more up here to the side. A couple of glasses, wee drawer there, some hooks on the back of the toilet door, and your towels and things like that. Over the bedroom area, a bit of artwork here, something else over there which I'm not exactly sure what it is. A couple of bedside lights on each side of the bed, and a telephone that connects you straight through to 1986. Pillows, yeah, nice and firm, like those. That one's a bit softer, I think, than that, so it sort of depends on your preference. And there's a little table over there, which I guess you can probably just move into place there if you want to be sitting, having a few drinks on the sofa, watching the TV. I'm not sure what this is. Is this an alarm clock, and maybe, again, for iPod first edition maybe? Yeah, it's the original connection, so I don't think you'd be doing much with those nowadays. Very dated, quite old actually. Chair there, and a couple of power points here. Switch for the big mirror, and another shelf up here. Okay, so probably the best part of the whole thing is the balcony. It is an extended balcony, which means I paid an extra 25 quid, $35, just to have this extra little bit of space. You can see, so there's a good size. You still get your 2 chairs and your table. Obviously we're still in the dock at the time of recording here at the port, so this is looking out onto the Terminal A, Royal Caribbean port. And you can see the guys down there getting all the bags loaded onto the ship. And the city of Miami out that way. You can see that there's some, not many, of these rooms on each deck that do have these little, sort of, they come out of the ship, that gives that extended balcony. So you've got probably, I would say, you've got an extra maybe 4 or 5 foot on the balcony. You've got this section extra. All the others would only probably come out to here. You've got all this additional space here, and it's, you know, for the sake of £25, $35, it's probably worth it just to have a wee bit more room out here. And even more important than the room is it'll let more sun in to the balcony, so there's more space to get the sun in around you, which is a big bonus. But as you can see, just looking down the other way, there's only about 1, 2, 3, 5 at this particular part of the deck where I can see that have this extended balcony option. Okay, there's the room, probably in its finest condition of the trip, until someone probably messes it all up.
You. Because you're messing.
So right there is the start of Miami Beach, you see it?
Miami. Oh.
Miami Beach.
There.
There.
Here.
So they call this the Boardwalk. I think it's pretty obvious why. Hobby horses, carousel. You going on? Aye. So they have Candy Beach Sweetie store here. They've got another gift store there. Star Pier, what's that? It's like clothing. There's a diner here. And some more eateries. There's the Sailor there, or the Sabre. And there's an arcade in here as well. Have a wee look inside. Oh, I think arcade was arcade was generous, wasn't it? Yeah. There's about 7 machines in here, and those 2 aren't working. Yeah, it says $2.
Let me have a go.
What?
Let me have a go.
Who's paying for that?
Your key. Scan it in.
Paid.
Charge.
Right, go on. Oh. Surely not. Either that was luck and we need to go to the casino, or you win every time. Well done. To be fair, I mean, if you do win every time, that's probably not bad for $2. Yeah. Moment of truth. What? Oh, a none. So you don't win every time. So I guess that was luck. You're carrying that around now. Johnny Rockets right there. Tequila bar here, Sabre. There's rock climbing right here for the kids. I mean, I think the kids would like down here, wouldn't they? Look how high the rock climbing wall goes from way down here to the whole way up to the top of the ship practically. And this, I guess, is the Aqua Theatre. We haven't seen this yet, so this is where the nightly shows take place. Yeah. I think that's what's on now. Look, yeah, they run a movie. Inside Out.
Inside Out 2, actually.
And those are the rooms, I guess, up there that they wanted to upgrade you to for a clean fortune. And they're the Aqua Theatre view rooms where you can actually sit up there on your hotel balcony and see the shows. This is the Sky Bar here. So, well, maybe give that a go, I think.
Maybe, definitely.
Well, we will. You sit in it, and I don't know how regular it goes, and I know it goes up and you have your drinks and then it comes back down again, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to try Sorrento's, which is where you eat your pizza. pepperoni. Yeah.
What, two?
Two.
What are you getting?
Get 2 slices of margarita then as well. Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you. He's going to have 2 of margarita.
Cheese, yeah.
Two?
Just 2, yeah.
I'm going to get some.
Oh, sorry. All right. She tried to take my pizza.
Hey,
You're a woman.
what?
She's lucky she didn't get knocked out stealing a man's pizza.
Right.
Aye. Give us a pump on that. So all the YouTube videos I watched before we came on this raved about Sorrento's pizza. And as somewhat of a person who has been familiar with a bit of pizza over the years,
Wow. Wow.
I feel I'm best placed to give it a view. It's really nice.
It's good.
It's good pizza, cheesy, very stringy, cheesy, but now sort of soft.
And the service was very quick.
It's
Wasn't
quick.
It? Like,
Well, there's no faffing around. It seemed like there was only 2 flavours and they just scoop it onto the plate for you.
Yeah.
So, all good. There goes the Sky Bar behind you. Can you hear that?
Okay. Why are you running? Why are you running?
We're not looking in any of those shops. Now, you know Royal Caribbean are among some of the biggest cruise ships in circulation. Certainly much bigger than the Carnival ones I've been on in the past. And with that comes more food options. I think they're going to be rolling me off this cruise by the end. There's just every possible kind of food you can imagine. As much of it as you need, as much of it as you want. Need is a different matter altogether. Already I can feel myself.
Go and dance it off in there.
We've just had pizza before we then go for dinner.
That's disgusting. Ah.
Blades, some kind of
Ice skating show.
ice skating show.
Yeah. Which is pretty impressive to have on a cruise ship.
Yeah,
Look right here. Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Woo!
Oh.
I'm ready yet.
That was the camera you're talking about?
Yeah, that.
Do you like it? Nice. Yeah, it's expensive.
How much is it?
It's about $1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that is
Yeah.
pricey.
It is good.
But I was gonna say it's really good quality, right?
We're still figuring it out. It's a work mind of its own sometimes, but it's good. See ya. It's about £800. Is $1,000, isn't it? Yeah. Right, let's see if you're going to get it this time.
Okay.
State board side, yes. Port side and starboard side. So what side are we? So you need to know if you're left or right, basically, and then you need to know if you're left or right again. Yeah, remember that.
Can you write on the door?
Apparently not.
I'm gonna get charged for that. Why would you do something?
Yeah. I think our doors open out
They
because our
So it gives you
rooms.
more room. Yeah.
Yeah, don't they?
This.
Whereas I think the other doors open in.
I feel like that's good.
Yeah, I think it does give you a bit more room. I wonder why they feel the need to put a do not hang anything off the water spray thing, like on the roof.
Oh, why would people do that?
Yeah, who's using that as a coat hanger?
I can get it on that. It's Caribbean. Caribbean.
Yeah, it's Caribbean night.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah. In my time dining, where you can book to come to the dining room and basically get taken straight to a table, so you don't have to wait, line up, and you'll find that on deck 3, 4 and 5 of the Allure. And we were in here the other night and it was actually okay. We're going to try it again tonight, but I noticed that the menu is different tonight, so it must change every night, gives a wee bit of variety as well. I think with it being our last night, we probably had enough of the drinks package, and the waiter just asked us, did we want something to drink? And we just looked at each other at this point and we're just going for a Coke at this point. So I think we've got our money's worth from the drinks package, but one final meal now.
Well, I'll repeat my question again. We have around 2,600 guests in house at the moment, and your team would like to know how much have you enjoyed the main dining room food and the main dining room service?
Here, you know what? Feeding 2,500 people at the same time.
I just got a call from the Windjammer manager,
And me.
and he told me not to forget.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So you've gone for the korma. How's that? Very good? Okay. You're so hard to please. You got some poppadoms, and I've gone for the steak from our last night, which you had the other night and didn't particularly enjoy either.
No, do you know what? I'm not a steak person.
You're not a steak. You don't seem to be an anything person. Do you ever think the problem might be you? Huh? What have you liked to do this? You don't like the Windjammer. The hot dog. You like the hot dog on the boardwalk.
And the pizza.
So we watched Ocean Aria at the Aqua Theatre. It's really good, wasn't it?
My favourite thing.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a
Really
bit silly
good.
to start.
No,
It was a bit sort of
amazing.
slapstick just as people were arriving, and then
Yeah.
they get into the acrobatics and the backflips and the somersaults and the diving from the top of the ship, and fair
was
play to those guys.
Very talented. They make you feel a bit ashamed that your
Yeah.
talent is what
None.
is- what
Zero.
Is, what is
I
it?
can't even walk with the chub rub I've had the past 3 days up and down these
Talking is your
corridors.
talent. Talking.
I don't even think it is anymore, to be honest with you. But yeah, they're doing backflips from 60 foot off the top of a cruise ship while it's moving on the ocean,
Diving into water.
diving into water. It's like
Pretty impressive.
excellent stuff. So that's definitely worth checking out if you get a chance.
Definitely.
It lasts, what, 45 minutes or thereabouts? And you don't have to book it, although booking is advisable.
Yeah.
They-
Although we were pretty lucky because it did say sold out on the app when we tried to book, and when we went, you could just queue up and go.
yeah, you were able to go anyway.
Yeah.
So that's worth checking out. Okay, we've been looking to do this since we've been on board. This is the floating bar. So we're on the
Thank you.
floating bar. What are these? These are the green something. What are they called?
Cosmo.
Yeah, but it's something Cosmo. The Caraco Cosmo.
I don't know. I didn't want to say it in case I embarrass myself.
Yeah, these are the Caraco Cosmo. Malibu. Thank you very much. Malibu coconut rum, blue Caraco, and pineapple juice. Actually,
tastes really good.
do you know what? You just know that a few of those in you, and you'll be flying it as high as a kite without being on a floating bar.
Actually, to be fair, we haven't had a bad cocktail from we've been here, have we? On the boat, every kind of cocktail we've picked has been nice.
Yeah, the cocktails have been excellent,
Yeah.
actually, to be fair. So we're now off the ground. The bar is floating. You'll find this bar on deck 5, and as you can see, lots of people just sitting around. Quite surreal when you think about it, because this bar is actually floating while on a ship in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, which is also floating. It goes way up here to floor 8, deck 8, which is the Central Park floor. You'll see there's doors right there where you can also enter or exit if you want to join the party or leave the party, or you can just sit on and come all the way back down to deck 5, just outside guest services. We went for the Malibu coconut rum, blue Curaçao and pineapple juice. When you mix all that together, it comes out as green as anything. All these cocktails, they do have the price beside them, but they are included on the drinks package. And we've just arrived at the Central Park level, which is where you can either jump off or stay on. Do you know what I'm going to suggest we could do?
What?
Haven't finished our drink, we go down, come back up again, and this is actually on our deck, so we'll don't have to avoid the we can avoid the lifts,
Yeah.
because they're a real pain, by the way, aren't they?
Yeah. They haven't been
Yeah,
too bad. They haven't been horrendous. You just don't like taking the stairs.
Yeah, it's a toss up between a lift packed with 100 other people all going to individual floors, so it takes you like 3 years, or the stairs.
And you would still rather stand
So
in a lift with
I'd
100.
rather the floating bar that I can have a complimentary cocktail, as it raises me up to my level. That's my kind of thing.